Welcome to the ManCave. I'm Nick.
I'm Nick,
and welcome to E3 Week.
So we're gonna start off. We're just gonna talk about everything that we're expecting. We've read up. We've done our homework.
I assigned him homework. I literally said this is your homework for the week because he really.
I would have done it anyway. Okay.
When have you ever watched an E3? Ever, like start to finish? Have you ever watched an entire?
You
E3?
know the answer to that, okay?
But they don't.
So we're going to be talking about everything that we think is going to be happening at E3.
It takes place in Los Angeles this year. We got a lot of games coming out.
I'm going to let you take the lead.
I'm just gonna go off.
Just go ahead.
VR. We got 100-foot robot golf. I want to play that on VR. I'm excited because there's a lot of information that should be said about VR, and also what's going to be going on with the next gen consoles. Because we have the PlayStation 4, and we have the Xbox One. There's been a lot of rumors about PlayStation Neo, aka PlayStation 4.5, aka PlayStation 4K.
Now, as of right now, with the VR, all we know is that they have the pre-order with the $500 bundle. You have the regular headset, and then you have like the game and a few things that come with it that allow you to use it better. But for all we know, they could come up with different bundles.
They could come up with a $300 bundle. They could have a whole bundle just with the PlayStation Neo. Now, there's also Xbox One's next console. There was a rumor going around saying Xbox might annualize their console. I will completely give up all hope on Xbox if they do that.
Xbox is not an iPhone. Okay.
Now, let's get into a lot of the games that are going on. Now, we got Horizon Zero Dawn is not entirely confirmed, but we're pretty sure
probably
it's going to
be the most anticipated game of the year. So you would expect it to be there. The announced release date right now is in 2017, I think February.
Technomancer is a game that has been some information going on in it. There's not a lot of hype for it at all, but they might give a little hint towards it. They just released a trailer for Injustice 2 last week. That is definitely going to probably. I hope it's going to be there.
It's on our list.
I want to see it there. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, of course.
Yeah,
and
there's
Black
a
Ops 3 DLC.
Huge speculation about Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
And maybe even VR support, because there is the Call of Duty event going on, and they said there's going to be VR there. Which might
who knows?
Why is there going to be VR at a Call of Duty event unless you can now do that? We got Revelation, which is this weird game. Rock of Ages 2 is just some weird, fun game just to play because you play as a boulder destroying stuff. Conan Exiles, not confirmed, it's not even on the list, but we might hear something about it because it looks like a really nice game. I already mentioned 100-foot robot. We got ABZU, a nice indie game, diving underwater. It looks gorgeous, very stylized art. Battlefield 1, another incredibly hyped game.
Probably going to be the top competitor to the new Call of Duty. So that's a whole different.
It's probably going to go head-to-head with Horizon, if anything. For Honor, that looks really cool. It looks like a whole new type of game. Excited for that. DLCX, Mankind Divided, of course. It's going to be another big game.
Honestly, I haven't really been into that franchise, but I think we have a lot to look forward to.
The first one was pretty good. I'm excited for what they do for the next one.
It looks
Mafia
like
3
modernizing
looks awesome. I played Mafia 2, and it was so much fun. But Mafia 3 just looks gorgeous. Mass Effect Andromeda. Now, we have not seen a new Mass Effect game in years.
Yeah.
And this is just going to probably... Everyone's just going to buy this game.
It
doesn't matter if it's terrible or not. People are going to buy it just to play Mass Effect.
You could suspect, that because they haven't had a Mass Effect for such a long time, it might be because they've been working on it for a very long time.
Now, we also have Titanfall 2. There's been only a tiny trailer for that. And then we also have Ghost Recon Wildlands. And then we have Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts 2.8, and of course, another game I'm super excited for, Watch Dogs 2. Now, there's also, E3 is known for giving out brand new games and announcing games. There's a lot of sequels that they said were probably going to be announced, and I'm hoping for Shadow of Mordor 2. I want to see that.
Absolutely.
Sucker Punch Studios, the company behind Infamous, might make another Infamous because Infamous was a great game, and there was a rumor saying they might make the new Spider-Man game. And I was just telling you the other day, I want a new Spider-Man game.
Yeah, well, Spider-Man games are always fun because there aren't too many games where you get to crawl on walls.
Not a lot.
So there's also speculation about a new Deadrising.
Yeah, that's also going around.
We've got several Final Fantasies coming up. There's talk about Final Fantasy 7, 12, and 15.
Also, The Last Guardian. Everyone's been waiting for that game for nearly 10 years now. And everyone wants to ride a giant chicken dog.
Everybody's really confused about another thing too, because there's a new Destiny expansion that's been announced recently. But at the same time, you would expect a new game, right?
At this point, if they're gonna this is I don't know what they're going to do with Destiny. Is it just going to be new expansions? That might be interesting, though. Red Dead Redemption 2. There have been some hints at it, and I would love
extremely
if they
excited
did that.
about that.
But Rockstar is not known for even showing up to E3.
Yeah.
They don't like to compete with any people. But, you know, Red Dead Redemption was great, and I'd love to see a new one.
You got to be careful about that.
God of War 4. That's a game that I want to see that. I really didn't get to play a lot of God of War games, but I'm excited
if you
for
want
that.
to talk about manly games, God of War.
It's not a game for children. It's not a game for boys. It's a game for men. It's what it is.
Okay.
You know, there's also probably going to be a lot of DLC talk going on, you know, for like certain games like Black Ops 3, Just Cause 3, and other games, you know, like Destiny. It's DLC. They're going to be like, okay, this is the next big DLC pack. But for all we know, Call of Duty might just save that for their big event in September.
Now, something we're not very familiar with doing is sports games. Now,
I didn't even write any of the sports games on here just because there's a new one every year.
Right.
There's a FIFA, there's going to be an NHL, there's going to be an
Gran Turismo,
NFL,
maybe.
There's a new Horizon,
yeah.
Forza. No, there's a new Forza NASCAR pack coming out soon. You know, Forza's one of the best racing games of all time.
Now we're talking about possibilities of a new Gears of War.
Gears of War 4 is almost confirmed, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you can actually order the collector's edition. I'm going to look it up right now.
While he does that, I'm going to talk about, there's a new XCOM. XCOM was a strategy defense game. Apparently they've just revamped it, done a lot of cool stuff with it. People are expecting a new Borderlands, which is a sort of an artsy, cartoonish type game.
Dude. Right there. There's a collector's edition.
Well, there you go. Okay,
so it is
confirmed.
I knew it was confirmed, but the collector's edition looks wicked.
There's supposedly going to be more Star Wars stuff that we can expect from EA.
Star Wars is supposed to be having compatibility or a whole new game for VR.
Yeah. Well, they were talking about a while ago. They were talking about making a smaller version of Battlefront.
There was a trailer for Star Wars Battlefront VR, and
right.
It was really cool, and I would love that. Because I am literally going to spend the entire time walking around the map, not paying attention to what's shooting, who's shooting what. I'm going to just
look at how beautiful these rocks are.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh! It's sunset.
Let's get down to this. Like, what are you excited to see?
I think the first thing I want to see is Horizon Zero Dawn.
It looks so gorgeous. You know, I was hearing people say like nothing could compare to Uncharted 4's art. Like, it was just such a gorgeous game, and it is such a gorgeous game that nothing can compare to it. But then Horizon comes around with pre-alpha footage, and you're like, damn, that is good looking. And you're like, this is pre-alpha? This isn't even alpha. Yeah. This isn't beta. This is pre-alpha.
Something even more exciting.
It's the 0 on the alphabet.
Is the version of the game, the sequel, that's coming out in 2019. Because you know this game's going to be successful, right?
Oh my god.
They're going to make a second one, and it's going to be amazing.
Everything.
And it might have VR. Not the first, the next one. For Honor is a game that caught everybody off guard. I think it was announced
It was announced at last E3.
Last E3.
You know what? Ubisoft is killing it, because Watch Dogs didn't do that well. Actually, Watch Dogs set a record initially for the highest grossing new IP. Then Destiny came out and blew it out of the water, but then The Division came out and blew Destiny out of the water. So Ubisoft set the record twice. Ubisoft is also behind Ghost Recon Wildlands, For Honor, the entire Assassin's Creed franchise.
Bethesda rented out a whole theater for just to talk about stuff, and there's nothing really in particular that seems too pop-outish. What has Bethesda got up their sleeve? Because last E3, they had the whole Fallout 4.
Actually, no, Bethesda, there was a lot of leaks going out. I forgot what all the games are, but it's a ton of sequels. I completely forgot to mention this, because there's not even a smallest hint about what's going on with the next installment of Assassin's Creed. It's going to be a trilogy taking place in Egypt. I want them to at least give us a 30-second teaser trailer.
What was the studio that brought us the Batman games? They just finished that studio.
They're not making Batman games anymore.
Right. So what are they going to bring us come E3? Are they going to show up to E3?
Telltale is the company behind The Wolf Among Us and The Walking Dead, and very story-driven
cinematic
games. And it's great. And they are making a Batman game. They're making a Batman game, although it's a big heavy also on Bruce Wayne and the detective aspect of it. I'm very excited for that. I would love to play that kind of game. But there is a company that is looking at making a new Batman game, a whole new Batman game from the ground up, and I am excited.
Okay.
What are some of the games that you're looking at?
I think the Final Fantasies, honestly, even though it's not necessarily a manly game.
I haven't played any of them.
I know, there's like 37, no.
There's so many of them.
There's a lot. They started off at like really early consoles. I don't want to say the wrong one because we'll get hate for it, but I don't know. They look so beautiful. They're known for their artistic style and pre-rendered everything.
Yeah, absolutely. They're known for that.
And then, but the gameplay, and then there's like grinding and RPG elements.
Like I already know. I'm really excited for Watch Dogs. Love Watch Dogs. I'm excited for Ghost Recon because the Division did so well. I'm excited for that. For Honor. I'm excited. The three of my top games are from Ubisoft off the bat. But then I'm also excited for, of course, Horizon, No Man's Sky.
I think my biggest
Injustice 2.
Yeah. My biggest thing is going to be No Man's Sky, the Horizon Zero Dawn, and then VR stuff. Now, VR is going to be the highlight of my year.
I'm excited because they really haven't marketed that well, but because they haven't really showed you what you can play on it yet. And I hope they do that this time around. And I can't wait to see the games that we haven't even heard of yet.
Yeah, right?
Like Horizon Zero Dawn, nobody heard of it. The second they showed you, you went, what is that? Exactly. Yep. Did we mention Kingdom Hearts?
You briefly said it.
I
haven't played it.
I haven't played it, but because I never owned a PlayStation console, and now I do, and I'm buying this game the second it comes out because I love Disney.
I think Kingdom Hearts is one of those things.
Kidney
Once
Hearts?
you go, Kidney Hearts.
Not you said kidney, like indie.
Kidney. No, Kidney Hearts. That sums it up, I'd say.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts is something you can look forward to. There's some things going on with Nintendo that we have no clue what's going on with that, but
yeah. Not big Nintendo
not
players,
that the Wii U was terrible, but it just wasn't.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't great. It wasn't something that was
You got like
the
6 games that you would actually buy it for. I hurt when I saw a guy trade in his PS4 for a Nintendo.
You brought that up to my head.
Hurt. You're not a gamer. You're a child.
I reject the notion that a gamer can't be a child.
Yo, why'd you have to go there?
No, I'm just saying, because we're talking about E3 today.
You know what?
We have to be open-minded.
We do, but there's not going to be
But not that open-minded. Not that open-minded.
We're going to have a whole big
Spam
episode.
your hate in the comments below.
Please do that. I want to troll all of you. We have got none. Please
Zero.
do.
Please
be
comment.
funny.
Once again, just going to wrap things up.
E3 week.
It's going to be
ready
amazing.
to go.
So you have to watch it, okay?
You got to watch it all.
You got to watch it with your eyeballs.
With them open.
Yeah,
can't
don't
have
close them. If they're closed, then it's not going to work.
Then you don't get to see me like do something stupid, like slap him.
Oh, that was unacceptable. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and especially sharing this video.
And
as always, stay manly.